guys, it's Kayla. We're here in North Carolina to check out an awesome school. You guys ready? Hey guys, it's Kayla from Schola. We're here in Durham, North Carolina at the Institute for the Development of Young Leaders. Ready to check it out? So I'm here with Mrs. Monroe. She's the CEO and founder of the Institute for the Development of Young Leaders, or the IDYL School. Thank you so much for having us today.
You're so welcome. Thank you for coming.
Of course, we've just loved your campus. It's been so fun walking around and exploring. Can you tell us a little bit about your mission here?
Absolutely. We here at the IDYL School was founded with the mission to provide instruction and liberation for children that are brown and black who have been traditionally disenfranchised in the public school system historically. We wanted children who presented differently with special needs or special ways of learning, with special circumstances and situations, to not have any barriers imposed upon them in their pursuit of their possibilities and a successful future.
That is so inspiring. I can just tell, seeing your students here, they're thriving, and it's so inspiring hearing their stories of how far they've come.
I really appreciate you saying that. It's work from the heart. It's work that we are passionate about because we are in touch with the idea that we are them and they are us. So I, as an immigrant myself, see our children who are of the immigrant population as opportunity for me to make sure that what happened to me, the good of it happens to them and for them, and the things in the school that was not positive, that it doesn't happen to them. So I have a deep understanding myself, coming to this country at 10 years old, about how that feels coming into a school system.
Well, that's a beautiful way to look at it.
I appreciate that. We have about 30% of our population that are Latinos or Africans coming from another country. And 10% of that 30% are newcomers. So they're people who are coming to this country for the first time this year. So it's really important to us to wrap our arms around them and to give them a whole experience that will elevate them in their journey to the pursuit of the American dream.
That's wonderful. This school really becomes their second home.
I hope so.
So it's really clear that your school is unique, but can you highlight 3 things that really stand out and make it special?
Absolutely. We have folks driving here 30 minutes to our school. And what they tell us is that their children were non-readers when they came, and within a short period of time of being in contact with us, that changed. So we provide a response to intervention, an approach to where the children are, with a view towards getting them proficient on grade level, that intervenes with them all along the way, all day long, until they are readers, until whatever it is that's blocking them from learning is removed. So our surveys, our parents are telling us that that's the #1 reason the education product changes our children's lives. Secondly, our parents tell us that this is a safe school. So we don't have the discipline issues that are in traditional settings. We don't have the issues that you may hear where there are people coming in upset, angry, creating a scene in our school. And the way we mitigate those kind of things is that we are really great at developing relationships with our parents and with our students and with all of those who are in connections with us. So the great defense, the great The way we do that is that we make sure that we are every day letting our parents' voices be heard, making it matter, and changing the way we practice our craft based on what our parents need.
Right.
So that helps us to not have anybody in conflictual relationships with us. The third reason I hear from parents that they are interested in our school is our reputation in the community. Our reputation is that we care about the community, that the school was built for the community with children's needs in mind. That means that the whole child is considered. We're not just teaching math, we're teaching Matthew. So we're concerned about Matthew in his home life, in his mental health needs, and in his enrichment, everything that concerns him. We are interested in helping him with that. So we have mental health workers that work with our children in small group therapy sessions, especially during COVID. We've seen an uptick in their needs, but we were quickly able to support our children. We provide music classes, Spanish classes, and other classes that enriches their time here. We provide athletics, cheerleading, basketball, soccer games, and we are a community that is transforming our children's wellness, mental health wellness, as well as their educational needs. We are transforming where they are to where they are successful.
That's absolutely amazing. All right, so I'm here with 3 8th graders. We've got Liz, Jimena, and Tyshawn. So, you guys, what is your favorite class? What about you, Tyshawn?
Math and science.
Awesome. What do you like about those classes?
My teachers prepare me for high school and stuff, and they get me to where I need to be in life.
Yeah, that's super awesome. Is there any favorite part about science? I know I didn't do super great in science, but what about you? Do you like the labs and things like that?
How Mr. Barley teaches.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. And Jimena, I see that you guys all have these pins on that say Club 100. Can you tell me what Club 100 is?
It's basically a group of students who get good grades and earn hundreds on their test.
Awesome. And so what does the pin represent? What do you get with that pin?
Basically, we get privileges at school that we get to do, basically.
That's awesome. Well, congrats to all of you guys for those pins. I'm sure that's super fun to have some extra privileges during school. All right, and you guys are all headed to high school next year. So exciting. And I know, Liz, we heard a little bit about your story earlier. So can you tell us how, this school has really prepared you for what's coming next?
This school helps you a lot. It has the one-on-one attention people need, the parents need for their children. The attention you get from the teachers is not something you can get in other schools. They really care for you.
That's so awesome. Yeah. I heard that maybe when you started you were struggling a little bit with your reading, and now you're at the top of your class.
Yes, I am. And I am super proud of that because my teachers helped me get there.
That's super amazing. Well, congrats, and I'm so proud of how far you've made it.
Thank you so much.
So I've heard you talk a little bit about this whole child approach. So really, what does that mean to you and your teaching and learning style here at the IDYL School?
Wow, that's a big question. Let me see if I can unpack that a little bit for you. The whole child really means emotional wellness as well as every aspect of a child's life. Just think about you, Kayla. You're just not someone who's a professional at work. You may be a wife, you may be a mother, you may be in pursuit of other dreams. There is your mental wellness, there's your emotional wellness. There are the things that you are passionate about that goes beyond being a professional. Similarly, with our students, they have a variety of needs and interests and even strengths. And we want to make sure that all of that is considered as we design and develop an individual approach to their education. What are their strengths? They may have a strength as a musician, or they may love the spoken word. What are their needs? They may struggle in science or in social and emotional wellness. They may be prone to be angry or carrying a lot of stress about not having some of the things in their lives, or losing parents, or not even knowing where their next meal is coming from. So there's a lot going on, and we are not interested in bringing our children in and just teaching them the standard-based instruction to make sure that the state or the authorizers are pleased, and not building strong people internally. So we like to say that we are supporting the development of leaders, in that to develop someone, and that's why the name is so important. To develop someone is to draw out. We're not trying to create or bring somebody that wasn't there. We believe that we all have gifts and talents that we come to this universe with, and it's our job to help you uncover it. But it's hard to uncover it if you are weighed down by some of the ills of society. For instance, why are children, because of their zip codes, relegated to certain things and certain services? So we want to unlock that barrier, keep them into the space where they're discovering who they are, free of the aggressions that is so commonplace for children in our communities.
That's wonderful. I love that you're not just raising good kids, you're raising good adults and good humans. And that's really just at the core of what you're doing. That's so inspiring.
Absolutely. For 400 students, we have 3 master social workers here. And part of what they do is check in with children who are in need of checking in. They also check out with those students. They help them to develop a goal and a plan, and then give them resources and work with them on practicing strategies to support their wellness. And along with that, we have leadership classes. All of our children are taught explicitly about what the characteristics of great leaders are, and we invite them to join that platform of leaders who are caring, kind, who listen, understand, and then create opportunity for others.
That's so amazing. So we've loved walking around. You guys have a wonderful campus and such a beautiful area. So can you tell me a little bit more about your campus?
Absolutely. Well, it's important to us to have a beautiful campus with lots of space for our children, because we believe that what is being presented to them on the outside either tells them of their value or their lack thereof. So it's important to us to message them that they are very valuable, so we keep it clean and we provide enough space. When I acquired this building, one of the most important things for me was that there would be space for them to grow. There would be windows, lots of windows and light, that they would know that they are special, they belong, and they are home.
I love that. I love how even just a building can send that message, and it clearly does to these kids.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm here with Miss Nevaeh. She's a 3rd grader here. So Nevaeh, what is your favorite subject?
Math, reading, and science.
Those are awesome. I know there's so many to choose from. And can you tell me, what does the day in the life of Nevaeh look like when you're at school here?
First we have ELA, then RTA, and then we do our small groups, and then after that we sing our songs, and then we do math, and then after math we do lunch, and after lunch we come back and do our math small groups, and then we do science, and then we do DDI.
Wow, so you've got a pretty packed day, and I know you have some really awesome friends here. What would you say is your favorite part of the day to do with your friends?
Recess.
Recess, that's the right answer.
18 minutes of recess, fun.
Awesome, well, it's so nice to meet you, Nevaeh.
It's so nice to meet you too.
So speaking of that student wellness, I know earlier we discussed the community that you serve. Can you tell us a little bit more about how you build that bond with those families?
Absolutely. Right now we are right around the corner from the holidays. And the holidays, believe it or not, can be a very stressful time for certain groups of people. especially children who are living in places where they don't have enough, not enough to eat, much less prepare for holidays and the trimmings. So one thing we do is we provide all of our families that are in need with a turkey dinner. Turkey and all of the fixings are delivered to their homes the day before Thanksgiving. Our children know this so they don't have the stress that might be associated with holidays and not having enough. Also, we do this at Christmas. They know that Christmas is coming, and that means they all will have gifts with an S from the school delivered to their homes. And for many of them who are not able to, the school community, all of our teachers and staff are dispersed into the community to bring Christmas trees. We build the trees right in the living room. We put the presents under the trees. We make sure the lights are up and blinking and their homes are ready for the holidays. We partner with some corporate sponsors to get all of this done. So we have corporate people around the community that we've reached out to that we're looking for a way to give back to our communities. And they have been just a blessing in terms of giving us funding and also being part of that group that goes out and in the community and make sure Christmas is Christmas indeed.
That is so sweet that you guys do that, and it really just sends the message to the kids that this isn't just a place for academics, this is family at this school, and that is just so inspiring.
Absolutely.
And for families who might be interested in attending the IDYL School, where can they learn more information?
Oh, great. They can go to our website, www.theidylschool.org. That's THEIDYL school.org. Or they can go to the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and they'll find us there. We're also located at 4300 South Miami Boulevard in Durham, North Carolina.
Wonderful. And you can also learn more information on their Schola profile at schola.com. Thank you so much for having us today.
You're so welcome. Thank you for coming.
And that's a wrap at IDYL. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys at the next school.